Does cinnamon lower blood sugar, blood pressure and cholesterol in type 2 diabetes? Although there isn't a defined cure, diabetes can be managed with diet and lifestyle and, often, medication. Diabetes is one of the more widespread metabolic, chronic illnesses of our time. It's estimated that around 10% of the population is diagnosed with diabetes, while another 8 million people in the U.S. are likely to have it without being diagnosed. For a refresher on what diabetes is and how it works in the body, we can look to the American Diabetes Association for their summary of the more common variation of diabetes, which is type 2. If you have type 2 diabetes, your body does not use insulin properly. This is called insulin resistance. At first, your pancreas makes extra insulin to make up for it. But, over time it isn't able to keep up and can't make enough insulin to keep your blood glucose at normal levels. On the other hand, type 1 diabetes is genetic and behaves differently. In type 1 diabetes, the body does not produce any insulin. The body breaks down the sugars and starches you eat into a simple sugar called glucose, which it uses for energy. Insulin is a hormone that the body needs to get glucose from the bloodstream into the cells of the body. Diabetes can have very serious and life-threatening complications, from poor wound healing to cardiovascular events. Never adjust your medications without the guidance of your physician, and if you suspect you may be diabetic, schedule a consult with your doctor right away. Most of us are already familiar with substances that are beneficial for insulin sensitivity, with powdered cinnamon topping the list of kitchen remedies to help deal with blood sugar and diabetes. Probably the most researched of the essential oils for diabetes relief, cinnamon, in general, refers to a group of trees whose leaves or inner bark are distilled for its essential oil or the bark harvested as a spice. There are multiple varieties of the cinnamon tree, including C. cassia, which we usually refer to as simply cassia when used for its essential oil. The most heavily researched angle for cinnamon and diabetes is that of the powdered spice, with a great deal of focus placed on it for pancreatic support, glucose lowering, weight loss, and general diabetes prevention and management. Research of essential oils for diabetes is moving through the best applications and preparations, though, and essential oils have made their appearance in the literature. In 2013, an evaluation of cinnamon leaf essential oil found that all tested doses of cinnamon essential oil significantly lowered fasting blood glucose and fructosamine. The researchers pointed to pancreatic support as the likely mechanism leading to the blood sugar benefits. We don't have an exact directive from studies and research to tell us how to maximize cinnamon's potential for diabetic wellness, but we can glean some helpful tidbits. Cinnamon in all forms appears to lower blood sugar and internal use seems to be most effective. The cinnamon essential oil may join the diabetic's arsenal of culinary weapons against glucose. 1 or 2 drops for an entire day is a safe and sufficient amount. Dilute it into lipid form and include it in recipes. Remember, cinnamon is a strong oil and can be an irritant if not used properly. Be sure to monitor your blood sugar carefully when using cinnamon in any form, and consult with your doctor before adjusting medication. Your body might just respond a little too well to cinnamon strengths. As a side note, surely it's no accident that culinary herbs play a role in improving the way we digest and use food. God's medicine has been right there around our dinner plates all along. Be sure to stock cinnamon along with fenugreek, cumin, and oregano in your kitchen spice rack. The truth about how to fight and prevent diabetes can be found at https://www.diabetesnaturallycured.com/type2. You'll discover how food swaps, food pairings, and many other lifestyle changes can help fight and prevent the root cause of diabetes without going hungry. Check it out, it could well be a lifesaver.